Freilich and Sukkot from snow-capped Montana. Do you see the snow-capped mountains? Look at that. We got snow in the mountains, but we're enjoying every minute of Zman Simchasenu, of the Festival of Joy. And I want to share with you something that I shared in the Sukkah last night as 80 Jews came together for sushi and scotch in the Sukkah. And I shared with them a vart that I heard from my father, Zol Gesund Sein. He sent me a vart, perfect timing, yesterday morning from the Kloisenberger Rebbe. And it's such an incredible vart because it fits so beautifully with something that the Rebbe taught us so many times. The Kloisenberger Rebbe said that after Sukkot, we take the four species. What do we do with the four species? You have the lulav, the palm, the date palm. And what do you do with that? We save it till Erev Pesach, and we use it for another mitzvah by burning the chametz, the leaven, right before Passover. The citron, the esrog, many people use to make jam. They make a food out of it. The myrtles, the hadassim, people use to make a spice box. They use it as for psamim on Saturday night. Many Jews use it to the aroma, the aromatic beauty of the myrtles are used for another mitzvah. What do you do with the aravas? What do you do with the willows? The willow that represents, they're beaten, it's a krachen. You ever see a willow after Sukkot, whether it's the willows from the Hishainis that we use tomorrow on Hoshana Rabbah, or whether it's the willows from our lulav, they're beaten. We throw them on top of the Aron Kodesh, we throw them on top of the Holy Ark in the synagogue. Said the Kloisenberger Rebbe that a beaten Jew, a Jew that's struggling, that feels beaten on the inside, that's miserable, it's not going the way he wants it to go, life is very, very challenging. It's those Jews in those moments that Hashem has a closeness for them. Not only does Hashem care about them because they're in a vulnerable state, but they feel, because of the refinement that they go through in the process of the tsaros that they're enduring, they feel close to Hashem. You know, the Rebbe always referred to the willow, right, as we have the Jew who doesn't study Torah, doesn't do mitzvahs, he doesn't smell good, and he doesn't taste good, the willow. But it's interesting, said the Rebbe, that in halacha, in Jewish law, there's all these specifics about what makes a lulav kosher, what makes an esrog kosher. That's why people sit there with magnifying glasses trying to figure it out. And the hadassim, the special rules, how they grow to make it kosher. With the aravas, there are rules, but they're negotiable rules. Meaning, at the end of the day, any real willow doesn't have to be arvei nachal, doesn't have to actually grow by the brook, by the river, by the water, is kosher. Because at the end of the day, a Jew that's struggling, a Jew that's not having it easy, Hashem recognizes that and says, we want you as you are. We don't want to put big demands on you, big stresses on you, spiritual stresses, physical stresses, holy stresses, come to this, come, allow them to be. Because a Jew that's struggling, a human being that's struggling, it's the hardest thing. And Hashem has a very incredible soft spot for them right near the Holy Ark, and so should we. Incredible vart. Thank you, Abba, for the vart, and we'll see you guys back here soon.